Welcome back to Lawrenceville, Georgia, as the Grizzlies take down the Barons in straight sets by scores of 8-0 and 8-0. Today's doubleheader, and we're joined now by our Grizzly of the day and the freshman, Holly Janco. How are you?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. In your wildest dreams, what did you imagine your freshman season being like here at Georgia Gwinnett College?
It's been awesome. You know, I never imagined starting as a freshman, and it's been an awesome ride. Have great people to look up to. So.
And some of those people to look up to here as we dive into the highlights there. Top of the order, getting the job done as Taylor Hansis in game number 1. Complete game shutout for her. The Grizzlies win again, game number 1 by a score of 8-0. But a good day for you at the plate and being a slapper from the left side. How much do you get to learn from the hitters at the top of the lineup like Nikki Cook and Raycon Rossetti that have similar approaches to you?
I can definitely see what type of pitches they're getting, you know, if they're inside, outside, high, low, wherever. So, and I can also see what they did at bat. So I can learn from their mistakes or learn from their great hits. So.
And that's exactly what you did here today. I got you down for 5 plate appearances, 2 hits, 3 walks. You weren't retired at all. We give you credit for 3 RBIs and 2 runs scored. Bottom of the lineup really produced today for this team. How does that motivate you, knowing that we can hit all up and down this lineup and you're not just someone down in a 9-hole to fill up a spot in the lineup?
Absolutely. I have, like, full confidence in everyone in the lineup, and that's really awesome to have. Like, trusting your team is going to get it done no matter what. It's really awesome.
Aubrey Cox with a couple of extra base hits today. Sydney Wilhite goes long ball in game number 2. Again, Hansa's complete game victory in game number 1 for her. The Grizzlies now have 31 wins. They're the number 1 ranked team in the NAI and now a current 12-game winning streak. When I ask you those 3 numbers, when I give those to you, which one is most impressive to you?
The record, of course. So.
31 wins now and just 2 losses for the Grizzlies. They continue to be the top-ranked team in the country. They carried that over in game number 2 as Wilhite's home run there sails over the right field wall.
Yes.
And for you defensively in game number 2, both Alexis Eisenberg and Jordan Engler get out there, and you get a lot of activity at second base with those 2 pitchers. What do you do? Because you move all around the right side of that lineup depending on what type of hitters are. What's your approach defensively? What do you see well out there?
If they're righty or if they're lefty and I see that they're pulling it, then I'll play towards first more, and then vice versa. If they're getting jammed, then I would play over more. Another
big spot for Georgia Gwinnett there in the 4th inning. They put 4 runs up in the bottom of the 4th inning. Then in the 5th, Raycon Rossetti scoots one down the left field line.
Yes.
You score from second. It's another walk-off win in 8-run fashion for Georgia Gwinnett. Do the celebrations of the victories get old for you guys, or is this just such a euphoric feeling for this team winning so many games?
They definitely don't get boring. It's always a great day to be a Grizzly.
It's always a great day to be a Grizzly. I love it there. Holly Janco's learning right in front of our eyes here, and really appreciate you being on here today, and a great performance for Georgia Gwinnett. Got a little bit of time off here before you hit the road, but for today we celebrate. And with that comes some shout-outs. No pressure, right?
Yeah, shout out to my parents. They're actually not here today, but maybe they need to not come so often. Anyway, shout out to my bear, E. Shout out to my favorite shortstop, Nikki Cook.
Oh, not again.
Shout out to Ray for the walk-off. Shout out to Taylor for the great game. Sorry I robbed your no-hitter there. And shout out to my history buddy, Ruth. Shout out to Shira. Thanks for providing us with water.
Is there homework tonight? Is that what the shout-out was there? Do we have a history buddy there? We got homework to do tonight? Is that what that is?
We do, actually.
Okay, there it is. All right.
Easter weekend.
Yeah, there is. Student-athletes for us here at Georgia Gwinnett. Got to get the homework done after the doubleheader sweep over the Brewton-Parker Barons.